So, first of all, my name is Jens Clemmensen, and my English is homemade. I left school quite early and I forgot probably everything that I learned. So I tried to do my best, this one in English. I have to talk about Cat Studio, and Cat Studio is established by constructive art theorists, which is run by Henrik Gosk, Jesper Olsen, Lars Pedersen and myself. And we have the intention of making a platform putting people together, especially younger people that wants to go into art. And first of all, I want to tell that we have done some different projects where we work out in the public and we work together with companies or institutions. And the reason I just want to tell you about this is to show what we can do actually. We have done a project together with a local trash company where we did both collecting trash and marketing this idea and put some performances out in public with a truck, and afterwards what's called taking all this aluminium stuff, making a sculpture out of it. We have made this transparent room like a museum that could get out to everyone around in this region, and we can facilitate younger artists and crazy ideas that might not come into the local museums. Last year, a group of young people were interested in making a studio, and we were interested in having an art workshop where we could cooperate with younger people. And when I say younger people, we are between 30 and myself, 48. And those young people are between 18 and 30. So, to organize this with all the administration things, we made a contact to a local evening school and asked them if they were willing to do this bookkeeping and all this stuff. And they said immediately yes, they thought it was a very good idea. And we contacted them the 18th of July last year, and the 1st of September we got a place where we could stay. We found this old workshop building. And first we get into one part of the building, you can see that, and a year later we get into another part of the building. So we established everything, tearing it all down and started up again. And that's actually not so bad actually when you're cooperating together. So the last place we're in, it was like this. You see the pictures here? Really trashy. And we don't have any money to do this. So we actually just do it by what we can collect around and find. Like the one you saw before, Dennis, I live the same place, we can easily find things there. So we have established by panels which have been thrown out for the local museums and things from the local shop. You know, it's easy to make a simple wagon to have your tools on. And the students are working in the same room all together and mixed up with us as artists. The four artists of us are doing different things, traditional paintings. I do big sculptures in concrete, wood and iron. And we have some working more conceptual and some more installation style. So we are representing quite a big spectrum, is the right word, I don't know. So first of all, when we start with the Cat Studio, we start to do some workshops, start generating ideas and working with tools. Most of all, a lot of the younger people don't know exactly how to work with tools. They are so lucky that I got all kinds of tools because I buy new ones when I do new projects. So they can easily approach like a big toolbox actually. And we show them, like, this is small pictures from a project that I did, how you do the whole stuff, making an estimate, calculating, being in contact with engineers, some people sometimes from the university, like this whole setup to do projects and how to apply for money also. So our students start work and they did all kinds of works. They just like hang on and work with what they got and what they find in the local containers, and cooperating with us as teachers. We do workshops like twice, 2 days a week, and in the same time they are extra time to do things actually. They are cheating us also, painting on the walls, writing small crazy notes. Hi, lekkere Jens. Hi, nice Jens. I want to borrow your underpants and your nice saw. They find 70 plants out in the street that were thrown out from a restaurant, and they like building up things with that. But at the same time, they prepare their own small setups when we have evaluations, and we do that, and we try not to be like we are too what do you call it, ego. We are the only one, so we invite academy educated teachers in, and we do like speeches with them and go through the art students' work. They also work as assistants. Like this is a job, I did a big wood sculpture out here in Nordkraft for the university. So we have the young people joining in, and sometimes if it's a project and they're at the air for money, they get paid. And that was actually what I said before, the evaluations. This is Morten Ernlund from Copenhagen up in the left. And going through the projects. And some work with words, some work on the computers, some work traditional. We have all kind of art spectra. Yeah. And then we got the newspapers' attention on what we are doing, because our art education is a kind of apprenticeship thing. So you actually get things, learn to use tools, really concrete, is that called? No, not concrete. Really, it's really visually easy for them to understand what we're doing. And I can see the time is running out. I want to say that it's not difficult to make art and to find places. We need just an old place to show things, and we need simple materials to work with. Then it's actually possible to do things and to show your art. And then we need an easy approach for local people that give money. Like when you have an idea, you don't need to go through a really long period to get money, and sometimes you don't even get the money. Because most of the money here and everywhere, I think in the world, are used for administration and for people who is employed to work with art. And we always have to find 50% nearly to get money for a project, when the people working and saying yes for the project get fully paid. So it's easy to make art, and it's easy for us to have places to find to work, lots of old buildings, but we sometimes need to get an easy approach to the money to make some art. So, thank you.
Thank you.